Hey everybody, and welcome to Platform 32. My name's Ian Higton, and this is some fairly spooky music for the YouTube premiere. I remember it's really loud music. It's still kind of loud. This is going to be hard to balance the audio for, but this is definitely a bit more of a tense opening to a YouTube premiere than I'm normally used to. We've got 50 seconds until the VR Games Showcase 2024 kicks off. There is going to be a lot of big announcements in this one compared to the last VR Summer Showcase I previewed, which honestly was very disappointing and just showed a lot of little games that I didn't really care that much about. This one, I've had a couple of peeks. I've had a couple of press releases sent to me before this, so I know there's some really good stuff coming up here, including a look at what FlattoVR Studios, the first few games that FlattoVR Studios are working on. FlattoVR Studios is the modding team, an official company built up from the modders that I featured a lot on from Eurogamer, from VR Corner. But anyway, I think we're starting. It's the VR Game Showcase, that's right. Hope you're all well. I've rolled straight from working for Eurogamer into this. Oh, I need to do a little tweet, don't I? It's Hitman VR on the Quest 3. Now this is going to be cool because it actually lets you dual wield and stuff. Basically does most of the things that people wanted for the PSVR 2 and PC releases. Or just the PC release? But with a slightly simplified graphical style. We've got it on 1080p, but it's a little bit compressed because maybe it's dark. I think this is just going to be Quest. I'm not sure if it's PSVR 2 as well.
You are Agent 47. Acquire
I'm
your
in
target.
Platform 32 and you're in.
Take control.
Agent 32, in fact.
Go anywhere. Become anyone. Strategize. Improvise. And execute.
So you can really see the cel-shaded graphics here.
Your weapons.
You know, it's definitely nowhere near as good looking as the as Hitman 3 and stuff. But the reduction in graphical quality
all guns
means
blazing.
you dual wield,
stay
which you
concealed.
couldn't do in the first one.
Be creative. Everything is a weapon.
So it's going to feel a lot more free. Looks like the levels and everything and the missions are exactly the same. You've just got a simpler graphical, aesthetic.
The global elite feels safe.
In order to get this running on I presume this is
no
standalone
one
Quest 3.
is untouchable.
Hopefully the garroting works, because the garroting was really wonky on both the PlayStation and the PC. There you go, exclusively Meta Quest 3. So if you've got a Meta Quest 2, is that the first
when Hitman
Quest
3
game
VR Reloaded arrives on Meta Quest 3, it will offer the
Quest
true
2?
Agent 47 experience.
Lovely Jamie Feltham.
Expect a fully overhauled control scheme designed specifically for VR. The ability to dual wield iconic weapons and hours of gameplay built upon the original
He's a
game
lovely
we
chap.
all know and love.
Spoken to him a couple of times.
We
Really
can't
nice
wait
guy.
to see what XR Games and IO Interactive have in store for us.
Yes, wonder how the crowds will look.
Welcome you
Good
to
question,
the first
Dracula.
ever VR game showcase.
Batman is a
Some of
Quest
the
3
best teams
exclusive
in the
for
industry
fixtures.
have been working tirelessly for months to bring you today's reveals.
Good luck with the
and
surgeon,
updates.
Dougie.
Thank you to each of the 7 studios that have supported this initiative and helped start something big for VR. Our collective goal is simple: to show you that VR is one of the best and most powerful places to play today.
I'm down here.
Rich stories that bring you deeper into incredible worlds. Immersive action that puts you right in the center of the experience. Compelling multiplayer that removes the boundaries of distance between you and your friends. And innovative ideas and interactions that are unlike anything else you've ever seen. Truly, this is one of the most exciting spaces in gaming right now. If you already have a headset, then we hope you enjoy the sneak peek at what's to come. If not, well, there's never been a better time to jump in. Now, make sure to have your phone at the ready. Throughout today's show, you'll find QR codes taking you to the VR Game Showcase website, just like this one for Hitman 3 VR Reloaded. There, you'll find all the information on today's reveals, including links to wish lists and pre-orders, plus more on our partners' other projects. But enough from me. First up, we are incredibly proud to host one of the industry's longest-running developers showing some love to an old classic. Enjoy the show.
Thanks, Jamie. I shall indeed enjoy the show. This is going to be about half an hour. This is a game that I have streamed multiple times, featured on Eurogame around Platform 32. This is Arizona Sunshine from Vertigo Games.
A radio. Hello, anyone there? Someone's broadcast is something. A refinery. I need to find my way there.
Fully remade. So this is one of the original VR games that kicked off VR gaming and made, like, you know, everyone was like, whoa, VR gaming's so cool. This is like the OG zombie VR game. They've remade it, you know, new graphics, new splatter physics. Looks like exactly the same game. Hopefully you can still play it through in co-op. I think I got Dougie on a stream to play it in co-op at one point.
Exactly what I needed.
Want some of this? Come on, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a really good zombie game anyway, but now we've got way better graphics. Ooh, and all the DLCs as well. So if you've never played Arizona Sunshine before, if you've come into VR gaming late, PSVR 2, Quest and Steam VR, the remake has come out for all three, so there's plenty of chances to get it. It's really, yes, upgraded Freddy's 164 bits indeed. Indeed. Stay tuned at the end of this stream as well for a little update on what I will be streaming next.
Ready? Take 12.
Yes.
Action.
Some Team Fortress vibes. Raptors? Did that guy just deck 2 raptors? Okay, I'm interested. Slow-mo in VR is always excellent. I don't know what this one is, but it looks pretty cool. It's got kind of End Dreams, like what was the End Dreams game that I really liked? Not Synapse. Fract?
Driven by crazy
Action
spectacle
Hero.
and
So that's by
approachable
Vertigo
design,
Games as well. Huh?
Action Hero is a cinematic new IP from Fast
Looks
Travel
cool.
Games.
Oh, from
that
Fast
works
Travel
both
Games.
as a blockbuster shooter for VR veterans and a perfect new jumping on point for first-time users. And I think some of you can probably spot its inspirations. It's also great to see the original Arizona Sunshine back in action with a full remake of the 2016 game. VR veterans will no doubt remember Arizona as one of the first fully featured VR shooters.
I did say that.
With a campaign that can be played both in solo and co-op.
I also said that.
The remake elevates the original award-winning game, completely rebuilt with stunning graphics and next-gen combat and weapons. And yes, there will be an upgrade path for those that own the original game.
That's excellent
starting
news.
at $9.99 US. Check your platform for more details.
Starting at,
Now,
though.
we have 2 titles from a studio that's made huge waves in VR this past year. Ghost of Tabor is nothing short of a sensation, earning over $10 million in its early access phase alone. Today, we're excited to get fresh looks at what's next from Combat Waffle Studios.
Combat Waffle is such a funny name. Reminds me of the website Blue Waffle, which you should never go on. This is like some kind of post-apocalyptic survival game with spacemen. Like that realistic scope, actual scope, and slap a flat screen on your face. Probably realistic gun reloads and everything like that as well. multiplayer shooter or a PvPvE kind of open world thing. I don't know what it is. It looks cool. That looks like they built that base there. This is a VR game where you can, like, grim, cool. This is like a VR game where you can build your own bases and then, like, it's all persistently online so other players can attack those bases. That'll be pretty fucking sweet. Zombinis. Good head popping. Like it from the zombie lads. Sometimes you can have too many zombies. Let's see what this has got to put it apart from Arizona Sunshine.
Cause if I want it, then it's mine, that's what I'm saying to you.
Kind of cel-shaded graphics again. Perhaps that's because it'll be for a quest. Silent North. MetaQuest and Steam. Looked interesting.
Both Grim and Silent North are also brought to you by one of the industry's biggest supporters, Beyond Frames Entertainment. In 2020, they took us down the rabbit hole for an unforgettable VR adventure. Now, we're excited to head back to Wonderland. Or, rather, escape from it.
Ever wonder where you'd land if you fell so deep into sleep to a place
I
beyond
wish I could fall deep
imagination,
into sleep.
Where am I?
where the very fabric of reality unravels?
Oh, no. The machine is broken. Come
Okay.
to think of it,
Alice in
must have been the
Wonderland
engine
style
that
adventure
pulls you
game, huh?
down into Underland. If you can find this winged thief and get the machine parts back, we'll
maybe
be
a
able
bit-
to send you home.
Looks a bit moss-like. and I
What
love
are you
this.
doing in here, little girl? Are you lunch?
A compass.
I've heard nothing about the Dead Rising 2 remaster Fran except for that it's coming.
Compass.
My oh my, do you see what I see, Tweedledee?
Nope, I sent the PSVR 2
brave.
to
I'll
PC
just follow
adapter
you
to
around
Digital
everywhere.
Foundry because I didn't want it in my house anymore, doggy.
Are you completely worthless?
There's no turning back now, is there?
No, I don't think there is.
Escaping the Wonderland, a Down the Rabbit Hole saga. Looks nice. Not a game that I would initially jump on, but if it's like Moss, I'd be up for giving it a go for definite. I didn't voice it, no. What these? I mean, so far there hasn't been any game in this showcase that's made me go, yeah, like that last showcase. These are all, oh, this is Mannequin. So I've heard a lot about this game. It's kind of like Prop Hunt, but it's a VR version of Prop Hunt, and you have to like turn yourself, stand still and do a pose like a mannequin and try and like hide, and then other human players are trying to search for you. Sounds like a cool multiplayer VR mechanic. Maybe a bit Among Us-y, maybe a bit Prop Hunty. I was offered a preview for this a while back, but I just didn't have the time to do it. But I've heard a lot of good things. It's out now in early access as well. It's Kim Cattrall in it as well. I win. Ooh, Frenzies. I know
Welcome,
this game.
contestant. This is Frenzies, the new VR PvP arena shooter from Nearlight and Endreams.
What did Endreams make? Fract and Synapse.
Frenzies unites pure PvP shooter precision and hyper-responsive movement with the unhinged chaos of randomized round types, maps, and team matchups.
It kind of looks like a VR
Whatever
Laser
the
Quest.
rule set, you are here to win. Show off and look
Endreams
stylish while
shooting
doing
games have always been great.
The
They
Throne
feel
Room
great to
is your
play. They
first
just
taste of
nailed
the vibrant
shooting in
but
VR.
brutal world
So if
of
we're going to
Frenzies.
have any company doing a
Customization
multiplayer
station is
shooter,
where you put together your look for
I
the
reckon
arena.
Dreams will be the ones to smash it out the
I
park.
mean, are you even winning if you don't look good doing it? Head over to the gun station and get acquainted
Guns.
with the hardware. Whatever your playstyle, there's something big, shiny, and deadly for you. Try them out. When you're ready, join the lobby and meet your fellow contestants. Friends, foes, basically everyone you plan on beating today.
Oh.
Check out the screens to see what match type is up next, and celebrate or mourn your last round performance with stats and scoring. Well, they don't look so tough. Nice kicks, though.
I've always found that multiplayer shooters in
Portals
VR
appear. Head
struggle
through
to
and let
keep
the
full
match
lobbies. You know, I've played a few of them on platform
No
32
two matches of
community things.
Frenzies
I think the
are
only
the
one that
same, but here's
ever
a
really
taste
had
of
the
what you'll
full lobby
encounter.
all the time was Pavlov. So fingers crossed this one can keep a full lobby as well. But yeah, the colours are, yeah, it's a really nice, bright, colourful game. I like the visual style of it as well. A lot of the VR games of the moment seem to be going for this kind of cartoony look, which is fine. Cartoony look graphics work really well in VR. I've heard that Compound is coming to PSVR 2 soon. Compound
Enjoy
is
it
fucking
while you
great.
can. Anything could happen in the next match.
So if you've got a PSVR 2 and you fancy
Join
a
our
cool
Frenzies early
retro
access for
visual
free
shooter.
this October.
Ooh, free
And make
early
sure
access,
to join
nice.
the Discord to become part of
Compound
the
on
Frenzies
PSVR 2.
community.
Definitely worth a
See you
look
in the
out.
arena.
I'm interested. I'll definitely, maybe I'll try and get a community stream of the early access thing going. Hopefully it's cross-play.
Escaping Wonderland, Mannequin, and Frenzies are experiences that can truly only work in VR. Wonderland immerses you further into the worlds of Lewis Carroll. Mannequin sees you strike a pose to fool your friends. And, well, who doesn't want to make certain explicit hand gestures in the middle of a Frenzies firefight? Still to come, we've got a brand new title announcement from Endreams and a first look at what's to come from FlattoVR Studios.
I'm so excited for that.
But today isn't just about games coming your way soon. We're also excited to show you some projects either graduating from early access or finding their way onto new platforms.
Oh, this is like a rock band VR game. We've had guitar games, we've had drum games in VR, but we've never had a full band game in VR. I don't think. Band space. Try the demo. Oh, free demo, huh?
The land of opportunities. The committee assures you that the Ventorsk security zone is under total control.
In Swindon. Oh, this is the game that Dougie bought me that I streamed, it took me ages to get used to the controls, but by the end of the stream I got quite into it.
Access advanced and reliable equipment.
I can't think of any name but Ghost of Table, but
Balanced nutrition, latest technology, and comfortable living environment.
it's
Staying inside the radius offers unmatched
in the radius,
benefits.
into the radius. That's it.
Can enjoy the pure ecology of the radius. It's
Is it coming to? Because it's already out on PC, so I presume this is Quest or PSVR 2. My guess. Unless it's coming out of early access, this is full launch.
Venture into the radius. Explore the unknown.
Into the radius.
Become a hero. The land of opportunities. You're trapped in forever.
To the radius. PlayStation VR 2, nice. There isn't that many kind of post-apocalyptic survival games on the PlayStation VR 2. Nothing like that. That's Into the Radius is proper PC VR, so that's good getting that on PSVR 2. And Franked is awesome. My only criticism with Franked is that you can complete it I think I completed the whole thing on stream in less than 2 hours. So this will be Quest. Hopefully, maybe they'll put a few more levels in or something. Quest. MetaQuest coming out end of this month for MetaQuest. Well worth playing. Just
3.
Very short.
Get out.
Oh, Shell Games. They're the ones that do.
1.
I Expect You to Die.
Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire. If you want a real scare, this is probably for you. Oh my gosh, I forgot how tense this bloody game is.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Not gonna lie, I am actually getting quite anxious.
This is gonna be very difficult to be able to pull this off because my hands are literally shaking.
He wants to pull it off. Wait.
Dude, you gotta have the hands of a surgeon, I tell you.
Every level they give you something new and interesting to proceed with.
Is it like Operation but in VR?
This is a doll that you play red light, green light with. If it's active, do not move. I actually really like this feature. It adds such great tension.
This is so creepy because they make you get close in order to get this done.
Oh, it's like a kind of almost like a bomb disposal game.
There's so much like ambience happening, all these creepy sounds.
That's quite a cool.
Okay, there
cool
is still a lot of noise behind me, and I'm too scared to look.
No VR company's ever asked me to do something like that.
If you're into horror, the tension here
They
is
know I'm
intense.
an asshole.
I've had a great time, but also a terrifying time taking out all these vampires.
People don't really like me, I guess.
I'm not moving.
Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire. Seems cool.
Hi, I'm Jesse Shell, CEO of Shell
Hi,
Games.
Jesse. How come you didn't invite me to the new
XR
trailer?
experiences for both entertainment and education. I'm so excited
VR
about
for
what mixed
years.
reality makes possible. The ability for virtual characters to enter your home and interact with real objects and real furniture. The ability to bridge the spaces between your home and the homes of other people. It's just incredible. Shell Games has some super fun mixed reality projects in development right now, and we can't wait to share more about them in the coming months. A huge thank you to everyone who is helping to invent this amazing future. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Claire, you're right. They don't have the interaction
Thanks
to this
to
because his
industry
reaction to
legend
jump scares
Jesse Shell
is
for
totally
stopping
different.
by the showcase to talk more about Shell Games' work.
I definitely would just be like,
This is an area of the industry with tremendous
Vampire's free.
potential. And while we want to keep today's focus primarily on cinematic VR games, we know there's a lot to talk about in this space too. So, we're happy to announce that next month on September 25th, we'll be hosting our first XR Indies and Friends showcase. This is a celebration of the incredible work indies and other studios are doing not just in MR, but also with amazing new VR experiences too. We'll have more info to share shortly. And if you're interested in taking part,
yet to be convinced
please reach
by
out
mixed
via
reality.
the VR Game Showcase website.
But
But don't worry,
I think there
we're
needs a
not
bit
done with today
more time in the
just
oven.
yet.
It's a good little showcase of what's possible, but I get more excited about these cinematic games. Pistol Whip! No? What? Oh! It's this week's episode of Ian's VR Corner. Of course it is. So this game, I played through the demo of this game for Ian's VR Corner, and it's got a really cool movement scheme they call low kill motion, where when you kill someone, their gun flies up in the air. You can teleport to grab it and then move along, so it's kind of like juggling guns towards the enemies. But as you can see, it's got like it's like Pistol Whip mixed with Super Hot, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a bit too much because I didn't notice that as I was setting up, I kicked out the cable for my headset mic. So my mic audio quality isn't great in the video. It's not as good as it normally is because I half pulled out the cable but you still get the enjoyment. It's fun. The demo is very fun.
Vendetta Forever looks sensational, mixing stylish combat with an innovative approach to movement in VR. Don't miss out on the free demo available today on the MetaQuest store.
Yeah, that's
now,
right.
Earlier this year,
it's
a
out
new
now,
studio turned
but you
heads
can find
with
my
its promise to
reaction
bring
to it on
classic
Sunday's
flat
VR
screen
Corner.
experiences
And
to
on the
VR.
website as well.
Since then, FlattoVR Studios has been hard at work on bringing titles both new and old.
There's
to
something
headsets.
in here that I'm so
this
fucking
is our
excited
one more
about.
thing, or should I say, several more things.
It looks stunning and it feels like a native VR game.
The team has created it in such a way, this really feels like it's almost just the natural way of playing the game.
Okay guys, this is amazing. This is a whole new ball game.
This feels like a true native VR product. The visuals are crisp, the 3D is stunning.
Isn't this what we've been begging for literally 7 years straight? FlattoVR Studios, a team of people whose only job it is to take flat screen games and then make them VR.
One of the games in here, I'm so fucking excited to play in VR. So this is something that Gavin would like, a boomer shooter. This is, I can't remember, it's a rat, something rat. FlattoVR though, there's a group of modders that have come together to form an official company, and now they're making official they're making official VR releases of previously flat games. I don't know why they didn't ask for my comments. I've been talking to these guys for years. It's just, I guess I'm too cool for them. I fucking can't wait. This is one of my favorite ever games. On PlayStation VR as well. Yep, that's right. They are bringing Flat Out, one of my favorite ever racing games of all time, to VR. So now you can do Flat Out cockpit cam in the cars. Like, I am legit so excited to play Flat Out in VR. Like, when I saw the press release for that, I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Like, honestly, I didn't realize PlayStation VR 2 as well. I'm fucking so pumped for that. I have a picture of Flat Out on my wall. This is Robo Quest, Robo Quest. I did a Let's Play of this in flat on Platform 32 a while back. This will work really well in VR as well. Yeah, man, I can't get over that. As soon as I read the press release that said Flat Out in VR, I was like, fuck, I really want to talk about that. I used to be able to do those laps. I was like 13th in the world fastest on some of the laps on that. I'll be shite at it now, but back in the day.
And so it comes to pass. Brave soul, one day you will stand before two baboons. One day you will rend the very fabric that binds this land. But until that day comes, you must toot.
It's an official VR release of Trombone Champ. After, I think, was it Prey Dog? Or it might have been... Might not have been Prey Dog. But it's an official VR release of Trombone Champ. Raikou Pata? Yeah, it's Raikou Pata's. It must be based on Raikou Pata's VR mod for Trombone Champ, which I never tried. But honestly, a full, proper VR release of Trombone Champ is what we all need in our lives. Like that you can customize your tromboner. Unflattened. Nice. Come in fall 2024, so that's pretty close. So that's a good choice of games. These are the first games that this studio has ever announced
Robo
that it's
Quest,
working on. They've
Trombone
kept
Champ.
what they've
Four
been working
classic
on
games
under wraps
getting the
for a
VR
long time.
treatment thanks to the team of FlattoVR
And they're all
Studios.
really good choices.
I think we can all agree
But I
that's
didn't
one heck
expect
of a
Flat
lineup
Out.
for the team's first projects.
And I'm so excited for that.
From co-streamers and creatives
That
to
multiplayer
our
on the figure of
developer
8-track in
partners,
Flat
and of
Out.
course,
I wonder if they have
Thank
the,
you to
the,
everyone that's
the
made the
Skittles
debut
thing.
VR
Like,
game showcase.
they had like the stunt tracks. Where
Today
you
is
knock down
just the
Skittles and
start
stuff.
of our journey.
Shit's
The VR game showcase will return in early 2025, and we're already preparing a massive lineup to see in the new year. We'll continue to bring the most exciting projects in the industry, both in our core showcase and next month's XR Indies and Friends event. If you're media or a creator heading to Gamescom, don't forget to check out the Home of XR booth, where many of today's titles and some others will be on display in the business area.
Shit, son, I'm going
For now,
to punch
thanks for
people
watching,
to get to
and we'll see you September
get to the front
25th
of the Flat Out
for
line.
XR Indies and Friends.
You must toot.
You must toot.
What are you doing in here?
No one is untouchable.
That's it. That's the end then, is it? It looks like it is. So I shall leave you all now for approximately... Well, I did set my next stream to go live at 6:30. I have to make
Walker's snacks.
No!
They're just too good to
Don't
share.
get any free advertising from me, Walkers. Yes, I've set my next stream for 6:30. I may go live a little bit earlier. I've got to cook my dinner and stuff and get ready, sort the Evercade out. But I am doing another stream very shortly. I have been given 4 brand new Evercade carts that are upcoming. I have got, at the end of the month, Evercade are really... Oh, hello. That's been damaged from the sausages stream, I think. At the end of the month, releasing on Evercade is the Tomb Raider collection and the Thalamus home computer collection. So got Evercade with all 3 Tomb Raiders. You'll be able to play that on a Super Pocket or the Evercade or any other Evercade. And then there's the Thalamus collection, which has 11 C64 games on it. Those are coming at the end of the month, but I'm going to wait until I'm back from Gamescom to stream those, because the embargo just lifted on these 2. And as you can see, I have got Legacy of Kain and Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver on the Evercade, plus the Bitmap Brothers Collection 2, which has things like Magic Pockets, Gods, and Chaos Engine 2 on it. I am particularly excited to play the Legacy of Kain games because I never have played them before. So I've always heard good things about them, but never played them before. So I will be... Look, they're both sealed. So I'll be opening them on stream in just under an hour and playing an hour of each for you all. Just like normal. And then, yeah, not next week because I'm in Gamescom, but the week after, I'll do these ones just before they're released. So kind of skipping a couple. Normally, I think basically I've normally streamed these in numerical order, except for that time I redid one because the first stream had audio issues. But yes, coming up in the next hour, you can watch me play Legacy of Kain and the Bitmap Brothers collections. These aren't even out until September, like maybe end of September. So I've got them very early thanks to the lovely peeps at Blaze. Are there no streams next week? Not on Platform 32, Dracula, I'm afraid. Not unless I've got really long arms or someone can pay for me to fly home every night after Gamescom. Right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm off to make my dinner and set up for the next stream. I will tweet out links to it in a second. So I will see you all then. Goodbye.